Go ahead, Ustad. We are live.
Okay. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Brothers and sisters, welcome, inshallah ta'ala. We are now really towards the end of the course. We are on lesson number 18A. 18A, that means we're making excellent progress. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. And next week, by the will of Allah, it will be the last formal lesson. And we have another bonus lesson. Should we do that or not? I will let you know. But next week will be our final lesson. This is lesson number 18A. Those of you who've been following the lessons, alhamdulillah, I hope you are appreciating what you're learning and it's bringing benefits. Let's go straight to our lessons, inshallah. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be on 51% of the words of Al-Quran. That's 222 words, 222 words, which is 40,469 times repeated in the Quran. So huge progress. Keep on making dua. Rabbi zidni ilma, oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. So we keep on seeking the knowledge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so purpose of revelation. Why did Allah send the Quran down? What was the purpose of sending the Quran down to humanity? We know that the Quran is the book of guidance, and it is there for us, for the whole of humanity in particular. It's been sent down to the Muslims, but it is for the whole of humanity. So let's take, now I'm going to show you an example why Quran cannot be translated, and I'm just going to use another language as an example, but you could do this with any languages. If you take something from one language to another, the question is, can you translate it? That's the question. You could possibly translate some basic speech, but anything that's really, really deep, or anything that has significance, either it's like a proverb or a poetry or something that is deep meaning, you can't really translate it from one language to another. And you can't do that with English. I'll give you one example. If you speak two languages, let's say you're fluent in French and English, or German and English, they're very close in terms of structure and so on. There's some historical link between the two languages. Let's say you're an expert in German language and in the English language. If you took the works of Shakespeare and you translated it into German language, it will not be exactly the same as the original. You gave the German text to somebody and ask them to translate back to Shakespeare, it will not be the same. So there is some loss in translation. And that happens with every language. But Quran is not only words, not only sophisticated language, even the Christians and the Jews who are Arabic speakers, they admit that the Quran is the highest level, the pinnacle of Arabic literature. So how can you translate the Quran? Quran is a miracle, also cannot be translated. So let's have a look at one example, inshallah ta'ala. This is, those of you, maybe one or two of you speak Urdu. This is an Urdu piece of text, Urdu language. And it says, kaise kaise aise waise ho gaya, aise waise kaise kaise ho gaya. Now it sounds to non-Urdu speakers like just sounds, but it's very deep poetry. And it only uses 2 or 3 words. And it plays with those 3 words. This is impossible to translate into English. Kaise kaise aise waise ho gaya, aise waise kaise kaise ho gaya. And this is the same with any language, Malay, French, Chinese, whatever. Something that is deep cannot be translated from one language to another. So this is just human words, very beautiful words, very poetic words, but we cannot translate them in English. If we can give the meaning of it. Maybe we can give, but we will lose its beauty and we will lose its depth when we translate. Either we can translate the meaning, or we can try to translate the poetry or the rhythm of it. Then we will lose one or the other. Quran is also a miracle, and therefore Quran cannot be translated. So the beauty, the balance, the depth in these words cannot be translated into English. And that is why great Urdu poetry does not sound nice in English, not as beautiful as it does in Urdu, for example. And that's the same. Even Bengali and Urdu, two, you could say, similar languages, but you can't really translate one from the other. So what is the message? If you cannot translate human words, how can you translate Allah's words? So whatever translation we have, even if you read 100 of them, you haven't actually read and understood the Quran. I'm not against translation. Translation has a very important role to play, very important role, a critical role for me and you as students of Arabic, as well as for non-Muslims to read and understand Quran, as well as for Muslims to understand the basic message of Quran. But we should not be satisfied with the translation. So we're saying that if you read the Arabic on its own, you're going to get 10 rewards. It's an amazing reward, even if you read without understanding. But the purpose of sending the revelation is for you to understand the Quran directly. Okay, not decreasing the value of translation, and we will learn Arabic through translation. So translation is not our goal, but we will use it. We will use it for our learning purposes, but that should not be your goal. You shouldn't be satisfied with the translation. You should try to learn enough Arabic to begin to appreciate the Quran in the Arabic language. I hope that message is clear in terms of translation, okay? So there is a spirituality in every ayah of Quran, 6,236 of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent them, each one has a powerful message for you and I. Okay, special spiritual effects as well, inshallah ta'ala, of each surah, and 10 reward for each letter of Quran you recite. So reading without understanding has its value, no doubt. There's no doubt about that. But the goal should be for you to understand Quran in Arabic. So why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent it down in Arabic, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the task very easy. I've mentioned this ayah many times. We're going to learn its meaning now. And this is very, very beautiful ayah. It comes 4 times in Surah Al-Qamar, 4 times, okay? So you see it 4 times. Translate after me just the English, please. Walaqad, and indeed. Walaqad, and indeed. Yassarna, we have made easy. Al-Quran, the Quran. Lidhikr, to understand and remember. Lidhikr, to understand and remember. So walaqad yassarna al-Qur'ana lidhikr fahal min muddakir is the end of the ayah. So wa la qad, remember these 3 words. Wa, la, and qad. We come across la before for emphasis, which is indeed. Innal insana lafi khusr in Surah Asr, which is this one. And we have wow there at the beginning, and this is also for emphasis. So double emphasis being given here. And certainly, most certainly, walaqad, Allah saying, walaqad yassarna, we have made easy. Okay, again, you've seen the word qad before, qad qamatis salah. So la and qad, both giving us emphasis. One you could say means already, the other could mean indeed. So double emphasis. Yusr in Arabic means easy, and usr means difficult. So remember the difference, yusr and usr. Yusr and usr. Ain from here, and ya coming very easily, inshallah. Ya, yusr and usr. So yusr is easy and usr is difficult. The way I remember it is ain is more difficult to say. So usr, difficult, yusr, easy. So yassarna, we have made easy. We have made easy. Okay? Allah has made the Quran easy. Al-Qur'ana, the Quran, lidhikr, to understand and remember. So Allah has made the Quran easy to understand and remember. And you don't need any evidence from me for this. You all know this. You can go to Malaysia, Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, America, UK, and you'll find young children, very young children who've completely memorized the Quran from beginning to end, and they don't understand one word of Arabic. How is that possible? Why? Because Allah has made it easy. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ. So this is an impossible task to remember a book with nearly 600 pages, probably around this side of thickness. Allah has made it easy. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. And Allah has made that easy. So not only for remembering, but also for understanding. So you and I have to make that effort, inshallah, for understanding. Quran, that which is often recited. So again, the message is very clear for me and you that we have to read the Quran on a regular basis. That which is often recited. Lidhikr, to understand and remember. Lidhikr, to understand and to remember. Okay, remember those 2 messages, inshallah. So walaqad yassarna al-Qur'ana lidhikr. Allah indeed we have made it easy, the Quran, to understand and remember. Okay, so even its name is a miracle, because the Quran means that which is often read, and the Quran name is a miracle. Why? According to all research, the Quran is the most read book in existence. There's no other book that has been more read than the Quran, or is being read than the Quran. Alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah, even in our Muslim ummah today, despite our condition, there are many, many Muslims who read the Quran daily, as a daily, must in their life. Every single day, without fail, they will read the Quran. Some portion of it. Some people read 1 juz, some people read more, some people read less. But alhamdulillah, there are many Muslims in the Muslim world today who practice this, that will read the Quran every day. In fact, they will read it as if it is as important as having breakfast every morning, or having lunch, or having dinner, or something. It is part of their life. So this is something that is proof that the Quran is a miracle. It's been read. So Quran is easy for learning, practicing, and for advising others too. So all of these meanings are included. Understand it well so they can learn its style, its argument, its stories, and proofs thoroughly. Okay, so we'll practice the Arabic one more time, inshallah ta'ala. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. One more time. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. So indeed, we have made the Quran easy to understand and remember. Very beautiful and powerful message, inshallah, for you and I. We will play a quick Kahoot game now, inshallah, and then we'll come back to the next part of the lesson. So let me just share a new screen with you. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, those brothers and sisters who are at home, who are connecting through Zoom, would be fine. Brothers and sisters who are connecting through Facebook, you might find some delay. Or YouTube, please try to go through kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. Let me share the screen with you, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. Yeah, please put the numbers in quickly as you can, because we want to finish part B as well. I'm happy to take any questions at the end. I see there are some questions coming up. I'll try to take them at the end, or while the Kahoot is running, maybe I can take some of the questions. So you're welcome to put your questions there. And if the moderators allow, next week you can ask me questions directly through the voice, inshallah. Next week we'll have, this is not we have some extra time next week as well, so you can ask questions directly through just raise your hands. We can arrange that as well, inshallah, so you can take part in the program. Okay, 13 of you joined already, mashallah. There's a question there. Ustadh Arjan, would you please tell me what is meant by Shaykhan as a reference of hadith? I don't understand the question, but Shaykhan usually refers to Sayyidina Umar and Abu Bakr is one. Two titles means two sheikhs, and says that's what you remember. I can't really read the English literature, but if it probably means two sheikhs, and in some literature, it's Abu Bakr and Umar is also referred to, and as well as the two sheikhs of hadith, Bukhari and Muslim. There's lots of like that. So it means two sheikhs. Okay, if you give me the exact reference, that's where it comes from, inshallah. I hope that answers the question. Okay, 17 of you there. Let's start. Walaqad. What does walaqad mean? Should be easy if you've done the quizzes, inshallah. Walaqad. Please be careful. I want the exact answer. So look at the text. Walaqad. So this wa, la, and qad. So I want the all full, inshallah. Oh, mashallah. All of you got it. Well done. Second question. Yassarna. Yassarna. Be careful. I want the exact translation. We have made easy. Okay, it is made easy. That's not technically correct. We have made it. Allah is saying himself, we have made it easy. So Quran has been made easy by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to understand, to remember and learn lessons from. How many words are there in walaqad? Walaqad. How many words there are in walaqad? Okay, walaqad. 14 of you got to write 3. Some of you went for 2. It's wa, la, and qad. Wa, la, and qad. So it's 3 letters there. Walaqad. 3 letters. Okay. So some of you went for 4 as well. That's not correct. Walaqad. Only 3 words. Okay, 3 words. Fourth question. Dhikr has 2 meanings. Understand and what? Dhikr has 2 meanings. Understand and what? Okay, understand and remember. Well done, mashallah. Well done. Okay, the word Quran means that which is what? The meaning, I'm looking for the literal meaning of the word Quran. So again, choose carefully. Okay, read often, read often. Well done, mashallah. Yusr, what does yusr mean? Okay, easy. Well done. Yusr is easy. Simple, no. That's red is not correct. Difficult, definitely not. That's usr. Okay, impossible, no. Easy. Yusr. Well done. Seventh question. Qad. What does qad mean on its own? Qad. Okay, choose the answer I gave on the slide as well as it's on the notes. Okay, the word qad, what it does, it goes in front of a past tense verb and gives it certain thing, and it's called, what does it do? Give the meaning of already done. So already or certainty, that kind of meaning. Well done, mashallah. Okay, mashallah, mashallah, well done. Eighth question now. Usr. What does usr mean? Yusr and usr. Remember the difference between the two? They're both used in the Quran. Okay, difficult. Well done, well done, well done, mashallah. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the podium. Okay, well done, everybody, mashallah. Let's continue back into our lesson. Inshallah, we'll come back and do another Kahoot at the end. Let's continue. So we have now the next message. The first of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the Quran easy to understand, remember. And then the Prophet said, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ, and teaches it. So again, the message from the Prophet is that the best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. So whatever your profession in life may be, you may be a brain surgeon or a tree surgeon, but you can take another profession, and that is this becoming a student and teacher of Quran. Student and teacher of Quran. So let's just translate the Arabic first, inshallah, and we'll look at the message. Khayrukum, the best of you. Man, who. Ta'allama al-Qur'ana, learns the Quran. Ta'allama means to learn. Wa'allamahu, and teaches it. So Rasulullah mentioned the student first, very important, student first. So you become blessed immediately when you become a student of Quran. Now that doesn't matter whether you've got 5 PhDs or you can't even read the letters. It doesn't make no difference. The moment that you become a student, that is the moment that you become the best amongst the people. So the Prophet ﷺ saying, Khayrukum man, the one who ta'allama al-Qur'ana, learns the Quran, ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa'allamahu, and teaches it. So you can see immediately, we become the best of the persons if we become a student and at the same time a teacher of Quran. So khayrukum, the best of you. Khayrukum, the best of you. Khayr means good or best, and khayrukum, best of you. Okay, just pay attention to that word khayr. You'll see it many, many times, inshallah. Man we've had used in two different ways so far. One is when we ask a question. So man rabbuka, who is your Rabb? Okay, man anta, who are you? So there are two different examples there. And khayrukum man, I am the one who. Okay, so it's same in English. If we have the word who at the beginning, it's a question. Who are you? That's a question. But if I say I am the one who, that is not a question anymore. The word who in the middle is no longer a question. So same thing happens in Arabic. The man in the middle is not a question, is replying to the question, I'm the one who. So khayrukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa 'allamahu. Ta'allama, learned, and 'allama, taught. Okay, ta'allama, learned, 'allama, taught. So remember the difference between the two. 'Allamahu, taught it, referring back to the Quran. 'Allamahu, taught it. Okay, ta'allama, to receive, and 'allama, to give. Ta'allama, to receive, and 'allama, to give. So receive and give knowledge. So this is very important for us. Whatever knowledge that we learn, we should share it with the rest of the world, inshallah, in whatever way possible. And the best thing you can do with knowledge is to share it. And the benefit of that, the more you share, the more your own knowledge will grow. The more your own knowledge will grow, inshallah. So translate one more time, please. Khayrukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana وعلمه خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best of you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. The best of you. So this is the greatest profession. All of us, including myself, we need to have another profession. We need to all become student and teachers of Quran. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned the student first, then the teacher. So this is a great honor for every single student of Quran. Okay, so remember that, inshallah. And it also means that there's no end to learning. There is no end to learning, subhanallah. Even if you have 5 PhDs in Quran, there's still a lot more to learn. Okay, so the door of knowledge is open, and it's a long road, and it's a lifelong journey. So keep on learning, inshallah, all your life. So many things to learn. Okay, best person is the one who does both learning and teaching. So you should be doing both simultaneously, learning and teaching, inshallah. Okay, so whatever you've learned so far, make the intention of teaching. Whatever I taught you of benefit, may Allah accept it from me and accept it from you. Use that knowledge and teach others. Please, whichever city or country you're in, I know there are some people here from other countries as well as New Zealand. Please start teaching. Okay, please start teaching. Any help you need, contact us, we'll help you. But please start teaching or organizing classes in your local community, local masjid, or at your home, in small groups. Start teaching, inshallah, or big groups, whatever Allah gives you tawfiq to do. Okay, don't wait. Okay, so there are millions of classes will be running, but the best class in the sight of Allah is the one for Quran. Okay, so please, you may have attended many thousands of courses which you paid a lot of money for, but this is the best course. Why? Not because, subhanAllah, what we've organized, no, because it's teaching Quran. Okay, so remember that, inshallah ta'ala. Learning Quran does not just mean learning how to read it, it also means to understand it, ponder it, and implement upon it. All of these are required by you and I, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, and the Prophet ﷺ was sent as a teacher, primarily as a teacher. He taught the Quran by explaining it and practicing it. Remember this, he explained and practiced. Okay, and the Sahabas learned in the same way. Learn with reading, learn with tajweed, get all of those things done, and don't stop there, because that's where the study of Quran starts. Once you learn to read Quran, that's where it starts. Unfortunately, we think once we learn to read Quran, that's where it ends. But the actual study of Quran begins when you actually learned how to read Quran. So this is a new concept maybe for us, but it's something very important. Okay, learning for Quran starts when you start learning to read it. Okay, because reading Quran is a requirement on a daily basis. Okay, so take this hadith, inshallah ta'ala. خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. Let's continue very quickly as time is going. Another hadith, how should you learn? Your intention should be only to please Allah. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. I'll go through the Arabic first and a brief explanation. إنما, only. الأعمال, the actions are based. بالنيات, on intentions. Okay, make it one more repeat, inshallah. إنما, only. الأعمال, actions are based. بالنيات, on intentions. Okay, in we've done many times. In means if. Okay, in means if. Your call is insha'Allah. Your reference is insha'Allah. Okay, inna means indeed. Inna Allaha ma'as sabirin. 1297 times in the Quran. Very important word. Innama means only. It's a combination of inna and ma together, 2 words. But innama means only. Okay, 145. There's some emphasis in there. Innama, only. Okay, innamal a'malu bin niyat, actions are based on intentions. It's based upon what your intentions are. Okay, 145 times in the Quran. Amal means actions or deeds. A'mal, actions, plural. A'mal, plural. Amal, singular. Aya, ayat. Niya, niyat. Because you can see it here, inshallah ta'ala. Niyat, there. Plural. Singular, plural. Singular, plural. So here is the plural. Plural. Actions are based on intentions. Okay, whatever intentions you have behind it, this is the thing. Now, may Allah forgive us. On the day of judgment, cases of 3 people will be heard first. 3 people will come first. Number 1, among them, somebody used to recite the Quran beautifully, but his intention was to show off. And this person will be thrown in the fire of hell because his intention wasn't to please Allah. He wanted the people to say, MashaAllah, what a good reciter of Quran, or whatever. Or somebody gives a lot of money. He wanted people to tell people, give him a title that he's a very charitable person. Okay, so the teachings is that we should be sincere in our intention only to please Allah. I always tell my students, and it's not a joke matter, but it's a very serious. Think about it. The Arabic I taught you in this classes, you can't use it to buy vegetables in the streets of Jeddah or Cairo. It won't work. right? So the Arabic, the only Arabic I've taught you is the Arabic in Salah. The only place you can use it is in Salah. So the intention must be only that this Arabic that I've learned in this course is only exclusive for Allah, because it's for me to communicate with Allah. There's nothing wrong with the other Arabic. If you want to learn the spoken Arabic, great. If you want to learn classical Arabic, great. If you want to learn media Arabic, is great. Nothing wrong with it. You should do it. You should be encouraged. But this course is dedicated only to one thing only, and that is the Arabic of Salah. So our questions, our understanding is based really focused on this purpose. So purpose is only to communicate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so let us learn the Quran to please Allah only. Okay, learn it to understand it and to practice upon it. The time we please Allah when we practice the Quran and Hadith. Okay, when we practice it in our lives. So let us not be amongst others, inshallah ta'ala. Let's learn together and let's complete the course and go beyond. But first of all, keep your salah focused by reciting from your heart, understanding what you recite. As I remind my student, I say again, mean what you say and say what you mean. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay, so when you're speaking those words in the salah, let them come from your heart. Let them come from the depth of your heart, every single word. And your intention would be to communicate with Allah, to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, innama al-a'malu bin niyat. One more time, translate for me. Innama al-a'malu bin niyat, on intentions. Well done, inshallah. So let's quickly review these words which look very similar. In means if, inna means indeed, innama means only. In, if, insha'Allah, okay, insha'Allah, okay, inna, indeed, inna Allah ma'as sabirin, innama, only, innama, only. So 3 words, you've got your 3 examples. And as I said to you before many times, do not learn vocabulary dry. Always put the word in context. Always put the word in context of a sentence that you already know. That is the quickest way to learn it, or invent a sentence to put that word in. Then that word will become stick in your heart and your mind quicker, inshallah ta'ala. So innama means only. Okay, let's play another quick Kahoot, inshallah ta'ala, as time is going for the part 2. Okay, we're going to do the grammar part, inshallah, as soon as we finish this Kahoot. So bear with me 1 second, inshallah, while I load this up. Okay, brothers and sisters, I'm going to share the screen with you now. Inshallah, you should be able to see it. Okay, I think you can all see the number, 9943502, 9943502. Yeah, okay, you're putting the number in, which is great. Be as quick as you can, brothers and sisters. We started a few minutes late. I want to do the part 2 as well, inshallah. Okay, the message, really, this is all new Arabic to us. Maybe we've never heard these statements before. Some of you may have heard. Try to remember the message. If you can, try to remember the Arabic text as well. This will help you, but the message is very clear. And unfortunately, the message has been lost. We Muslims, we need to read the Quran daily, if we can, bring that into our lives. 1, good practice. And number 2, to make an effort to understand Quran in Arabic, because that's what the Quran is. When you translate it, it is no longer Quran. Yes, it is important, it's good. It provides us the meaning, but the real information is lost in the translation, and all the translators will tell you that. So it's very important that we learn Arabic to understand Quran. Let's continue, inshallah. Anybody late can put the number in. The pin is in the chat also. Please put the number in. Khayrukum. What does the khayrukum word mean? Please try to remember how many parts there are to it, and you should be okay. Khayrukum. 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 Oh, mashallah, all of you got it right. The best of you. Well done, well done, well done. Very good. Let's continue. Number 2. Ta'allama al-Qur'ana. Ta'allama al-Qur'ana. Please don't put your answer in the chat section. I can't read it. It has to be in the Kahoot for now. Otherwise, just note it down on a piece of paper and you can check it yourself, inshallah. Ta'allama al-Qur'ana. Be very careful with the tenses, please. Okay. Some even learn the Quran is probably correct, but the one we were looking for learns the Quran. So blue, you're right, thereabout. Teaches the Quran, definitely not. Taught the Quran, definitely not. Green and red is completely incorrect. Well done, mashallah. Majority of you got it right. How many words are there in wa'allamahu? Wa'allamahu. Wa'allamahu. Okay, mashallah, 13 of you got it right. And there's 3 words. Okay, wa'allama and then who? It. Okay, that's the meaning, inshallah ta'ala, 3 words. Some of you went for 2. Okay, but definitely not 1, and you went for 4. So 3 is correct. Wa'allamahu. Okay, 4th question. The best person is the one who does both what? Both tasks, according to the hadith. Okay, learning and teaching. Does both learning and teaching. Okay, well done, mashallah. The Prophet ﷺ taught the Quran by explaining it and, very important, explaining and doing something else. I mentioned it. Okay, and practicing it, explaining and practicing. Rasulullah was the living Quran. Okay, was the living Quran. As you may know, a very famous narration from our mother Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu anha. After the Prophet ﷺ died, a tabi'in came and asked her about the Prophet ﷺ, and she said, "Did you not read the Quran?" And he was the walking Quran. So Prophet ﷺ was the manifestation of the Quran in his life. He practiced it as he was alive. He showed us practically how to implement the Quran. So this is a very important message, inshallah, for us. Okay, Adam is doing very, very well. Translate, wa'allamahu, wa'allamahu. Please be careful. I want all the words that are in there, okay? Okay, and teaches, well done. 14 of you got it right. And teaches, yes, orange is not correct. There's the it, the who bit at the end you didn't get. So inshallah, well done. 7th question, niya. What does the word niya, okay, mean? Be careful, okay? Is a singular, plural, work that out. Niya. Okay, mashallah, all of you got it right. The answer, intention. Well done. Let's quickly look at the podium and we'll go back to, subhanallah, time's flying. So, okay, this is the podium. Well done, all of you. Well done, mashallah. We'll look at the result for runners up as well. Okay, all of you there. Jazakumullah khairan. Let's continue. Time has been catching up with me, so I'll continue, inshallah ta'ala, with the lesson. Okay, well done, inshallah ta'ala. We're going to go straight to the part B now, and then we will take your questions. Okay, so bear with me 1 second while I load up part B, and we will be together in for going for that. I'm going to go a little bit faster. I hope you don't mind. Okay, we're on part B, 18B. This is the grammar part. Most of the lessons have been done really now, just to catch up on the grammar, adding a few bits on. We're going to learn how to make the nouns deriving from the verb. Now, this sounds quite strange, but in Arabic, this is one of the beauty of it. All the words are derived, well, not all, 99% of the words are derived from 3 root letters. You can get a set of verbs as well as some nouns, all of them derived from roots. So the TPI we're going to use for that, inshallah ta'ala, and we're going to practice them in 3 minute sequences. And remember, the most important lesson in Arabic, there are only three types of word: ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. Ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. In English, we have 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Arabic, we have only 3. And that's what makes Arabic learning relatively easier than English, inshallah, because it's very structured and it's only 3 types of words. We've been doing the fi'l, and we know that the 3 root letters, how they come together to make the past tense, present tense, and also the command form. And we've learned some patterns of verbs, and we've done these 3 tenses already, alhamdulillah. And I think you're relatively strong on this at this stage for the verbs we taught you, not all of them. And this is your pattern. So I've made here 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 words from the root. Now we're going to learn how to make these. This is a continuation of our lesson. These are nouns. These are all verbs, 3 sets. The last set is nouns, all derived from the fa, ain, lam root. Okay, and this is the beauty of Arabic, and that's why I always say buy 1 get 16 free. You learn 1 word and you can make 16 words now from it, right? So soon I'm going to teach you 1 word, you can make 30, 40 words from it, and then thousands, inshallah. Okay, as you advance in Arabic. That's one of the beauty. It's a very structured language and follows a set of rules. So we've done this now, inshallah ta'ala. If you recall in the last time, let's practice very quickly. Time is not in our hands, so let's go. Ready? Idrib, idrib. Remember the finger going down like this, okay? Idrib, idribu, idrib, idribu, idrib, idribu. Strike or hit, you all hit. La tadrib, hand going this way. La tadrib, la tadribu. La tadrib, la tadribu. Do one more time. Idrib, idribu, la tadrib, la tadribu. One more time. Idrib, idribu, la tadrib, la tadribu. So these are the 4 forms of the command we learned last week, inshallah ta'ala. Now we're going to do isma. Again, this should be revision. Isma, isma'u, isma, isma'u, isma, isma'u. La tasma', la tasma'u. La tasma', la tasma'u. La tasma', la tasma'u. Again, isma, listen, listen you all. So if I want to attract your attention and say, listen to me, I say, isma. If there's a group of you, I say, isma'u, listen. All of you listen to me. Okay, isma'u. La tasma', la tasma'u. Okay, i'lam, no. I'lam. And again, those of you who read regular Quran, you know this word is used a lot. So, i'lam, i'lamu, i'lam, i'lamu, la ta'lam, la ta'lamu, i'lam, i'lamu, la ta'lam, la ta'lamu, i'lam, i'lamu, la ta'lam, la ta'lamu. Okay, again, no. And then amal, i'mal, telling somebody to do some work. I'mal, i'malu, la ta'am, la ta'mal, la ta'malu. I'mal, i'malu, la ta'mal, la ta'malu. Okay, la ta'malu. So again, the forms we practiced last week. So these are your forms. Okay, 4 families of verbs, and there are hundreds of verbs that come in the same pattern. You got to know which pattern it is, then you can do the words, inshallah. So fataha yaftahu, nasara yansuru, daraba yadribu, sami'a yasma'u, sami'a yasma'u. So fataha yaftahu, nasara yansuru, daraba yadribu, and sami'a yasma'u, sami'a yasma'u, sami'a yasma'u. Okay, and we have this way to remember it, inshallah, very beautiful. Okay, open the Quran. If you open the Quran, fataha yaftahu, Allah will help you. Nasara yansuru. Otherwise, the dunya will hit you. Daraba yadribu. Therefore, listen carefully. Sami'a yasma'u. So very easy way of remembering the 4 families. Fataha yaftahu. If you open the Quran, Allah will help you. Nasara yansuru. Otherwise, the dunya will hit you. Daraba yadribu. Therefore, listen carefully. Sami'a yasma'u. 4 families of verbs, 4 groups of verbs, and there are many verbs that fall into this pattern. So today's lesson, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to learn how to make from the nouns. Now, nouns, I don't want to go into English grammar. The doer, active participle. Okay, if you know that term, active participle and passive and all that stuff, we can leave it. Fa'il means the one who does. The one who does. Fa'ilun. So our action will be like this. Fa'ilun. Fa'ilun. Action will be like that, inshallah ta'ala. I'm going to show you the hands. And I want you to just follow it and then repeat the words with me, inshallah. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to take this background thing off. It's causing problems. Sorry, apologies for that. Okay, so fa'ilun is like this. Fa'ilun, doer. The best action is to give charity. So this is our action. You take some money, fa'ilun, doer, fa'ilun. And the one who receives the charity, maf'ulun, or the receives the act is called maf'ulun. So it's like this, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fa'ilun, maf'ulun. Do it with me, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun. One more time, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun. Well done, inshallah ta'ala. These are your three nouns, very important. They're not verbs, okay? Fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun. So Muslim, remember we made the word Muslim plural, Muslimun, Muslimin. And look what we can do now, inshallah, because we know the rule. We can take the word fa'il and we can say fa'ilun, fa'ilin, fa'ilun, fa'ilin. Follow with me, inshallah. Fa'ilun, fa'ilin. So the singular is fa'il or fa'ilun, and the plural is fa'ilun, fa'ilin. Okay, maf'ulun is a singular, maf'ulun, maf'ulin, maf'ulun, maf'ulin. Okay, so that's the plural made from the word. So again, you can see quickly, we can make plurals very easily because we know the rule with Muslim and Muslimun and Muslimin. Okay, hal anta fa'ilun, are you a doer? Naam, ana fa'ilun. Hal antum fa'ilun, are you all doers? Naam, nahnu fa'ilun. Okay, ready? Hal anta fa'ilun, you repeat. Naam, ana fa'ilun. Hal antum fa'ilun? Naam, nahnu fa'ilun. Okay, so you got the idea, inshallah, I hope. So fa'ilun, maf'ulun, and fi'lun. Fi'lun means just the work itself without a tense. So in this lesson, we got these three additional words, all derived, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. So let's continue. Fa'ilun, maf'ulun, and fi'lun. Maf'ulun, fi'lun. Okay, be careful, inshallah ta'ala. So I can do the same with the fataha. Remember the fataha? Fataha, yaftahu, iftah. But how do I make the doer? The one who opens. The one who opens exactly the same pattern as fa'il. Have a guess. Fatihun. Look. Fatihun. Exactly the same pattern. Fatihun, the opener. Fatihun, the opener. And that which is open, maftuhun, maftuhun, maftuhun. That which is open. And to open itself means fathun, fathun. Okay, fathun. So repeat after me. Fataha, fatihun, maftuhun, fathun. Fataha, fatihun, maftuhun, fathun. Okay, fataha, fatihun, maftuhun, fathun. Okay, you can see it. Now with ja'ala, have a guess. What about the word maker? How do you say the word maker in Arabic? Ja'ilun. I hope you agree it rhymes. Exactly the same pattern. All three. Ja'ilun, maker. Okay, that which is made. If you make something, the thing that is made is called maj'ulun, maj'ulun, maj'ulun. And the act of making is called ja'lun, ja'lun. Again, I hope you can see the pattern. Ignore the last ones, but I hope you can see the pattern here, that they all match. They all match, inshallah ta'ala. So this is the beauty of Arabic. You inshallah, when you go to advanced, you see this stuff. One of the most beautiful language, structured language that I know of. Arabic follows very strict rules. And if once you learn the rules, you're on the motorway. Okay, you can go 70 miles an hour, inshallah. Okay, so we have learned the plurals of Muslim, and we can now make them plural. Fa'iluna, fa'ilina, maf'uluna, maf'ulina. You can see it, inshallah ta'ala. We can also make it feminine. From fa'ilun, we can get fa'ilatun, fa'ilatun, fa'ilatin. Okay, subhanallah, how easy it is. Maf'ulatun, and then we go maf'ulatun, maf'ulatin. So you can see again, very easily you can make plurals also. So here, look, I'm going to show you this, and sometimes the student gets overwhelmed, but I just want to show you this, the power of what you've learned. Fa'ala, he did. Yaf'alu, he does. If'al, do. You got that. Look, fa'ilun, now I can make plurals from there. I can make it feminine. I can make plurals of the feminine. Okay, maf'ulun, I can make plurals of that. I can make plurals of this. So I've got 6 here, 6 there that I learned before, 4 that I learned. 12 plus 4 is 16. I've got 1, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 words just from the root with the Arabic that you've learned with me so far in 18 lessons only, subhanallah. Okay, remember, you just need a bit more time to go through this bit more slowly. You can master this. and you can make hundreds of words from the root, hundreds, literally hundreds. And it won't take you long, inshallah. Once you've learned the rules, it's very easy. Okay, 7, 7, 4, and you can see the 4 there, and I open it up for you here, look. Just from there, you can make them. As long as you know the first one, you can make them, look. Okay. So you can see all from the root I can make ends, and I can do the same thing from fataha, ja'ala, dhahaba, or any other verb that falls and conforms to this. Okay, I won't go much more to next week, inshallah. I'll show you some more examples, but that's the beauty of what you've learned. You can make words in Arabic very easily now, inshallah. Okay, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun, fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun. Remember that these are nouns. These are nouns. Okay, and then you can put al in front. You can make even more words. Subhanallah. You put al in front. What happens? Okay, the tanween disappears, you know. That's from lesson number 2. So again, I got another version of the word. Then you got fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'ilin, maf'ulun, maf'ulan, maf'ulin, fi'lun. Okay, fi'lan, fi'lin. You can see now 9 more words. And just rules, that's all you need. And you should be able to recognize the base form of the word. And that's how amazing Arabic is. And it is not difficult, it's not rocket science, and it's not painful. Okay, trust me. Okay, all you need is you to put your time in and put some effort in, inshallah, and in your part-time 1-2 hour a week in between your work and your family life, you can easily learn Arabic, inshallah. Okay, just keep on at it, inshallah ta'ala. So these are 3 nouns, just to reiterate the point. These are 3 verbs from which you derive lots more. The original is this one. You go back to this one, and from there you go this way, downwards, upwards, and sideways, and make all your words from there. Hundreds of words you can make, inshallah. Little bit of effort from you, and you'll be able to achieve that very soon, inshallah. So we got Fatihun, Maftuhun, Fathun. Fatihun is the opener, Maftuhun, that which is opened, and Fathun is the act of opening, the act of opening. Okay, so Hal Anta Fatihun, are you an opener? Naam, Ana Fatihun. Okay, Hal il Masjidu Maftuhun, is the mosque open? Naam, Al Masjidu Maftuhun. And that's how you learn, inshallah. I'll give you one example. You know the door of the mosque. If I come in the morning, I open the door. I got the key, I open the door. I'm the Fatih, I'm the opener. The door has now become maftuh, is opened. And that's how it works. So door has received the act of opening from me. I opened it, so I'm the doer. And the thing I've done is the door's been opened. And that's what literally it means. Maftuhun, been opened. It's been opened. Who opened it? I did, because I'm the Fatih, I'm the holder of the key. And that's what it means, okay? Fatihun, the opener, maftuhun, that which is opened, okay? And you can see now the table, you can go downwards, okay? All from the Fataha Yaftahu, as long as you know Fataha Yaftahu Iftah, you can now make the rest of the words very, very easily, inshallah. I hope that point is clear to you, inshallah ta'ala, and that which you'll be able to do. So just wanted to highlight that. I'm going to play a quick Kahoot in the end. Let me just conclude with a few more things, inshallah. So Ja'ilun, Maj'ulun, Ja'alun. Okay, you got that one, inshallah, as well. And you can carry on, inshallah. And I'm going to quickly give you these. Nasirun is the helper. Mansurun, the one who's helped. Nasrun, the act of helping. Nasirun, Mansurun, Nasrun. They're all in your notes, inshallah ta'ala. Please practice them. We're going to do a quick Kahoot, inshallah. Khaliqun, Allah khalaqa yakhluqu. Khalaqa, he created. Yakhluqu, he creates. So the one who creates is called Khaliqun. Allah is the creator. We are makhluq, creation. Khalqun is the act of creating. I hope you got it. Khaliqun, creator. Makhluqun, the one who is created. That's us, all of creation. Human beings, all the things Allah has created is makhluqun. So this is your homework. Practice that, please. Khaliqun, khaliqun, makhluqun, khalqun. Okay, one more time, inshallah. Dhakirun, the one who remembers. Dhakirun, madhkurun, that which is remembered. And dhikrun is to remember. Dhikrun is to remember. Dhakirun, madhkurun, dhikrun. Okay, we're going to go straight to the Kahoot now, inshallah, as time has caught up with us, and I'm happy to take your questions. Apologies, we did run over a little bit, but we did start a little bit late today. So inshallah, next week, if everybody can be on time, we can inshallah run the Kahoots, learn the lesson within the time scale as well, inshallah. There's a little bit extra to cover on the verbs today, and that's, sorry, on the grammar part today, and that's why it took a little bit longer. So let's do the Kahoot, inshallah, and then we will take your questions. Okay. Brothers and sisters, you can see the screen, and I will happy to take your questions straight after. I do apologize for running a little bit over. Please take this number. I think you can all see the number, yes? Yes. Okay, there's a question here. In the fi'l form, the words that follow take a fatha instead of a kasra. Why is this? I don't understand. What do you mean takes a fatha instead of kasra? Fatha where? That's the question. There are some words that take kasra, but in this family, ja'ala will all be fatha. Ja'ala, fataha, nasara, all fatha. But sami'a, there's a kasra there. Sami'a. So I'm not sure exactly what you mean. If that's the example you mean. But there are certain patterns only take fatha. There are others that take kasra in the middle, and there are some that take dhamma in the middle. So it's to do with the root and how they work, inshallah. I hope that answers the question. If you're not clear, please ask. I will come back, inshallah. Okay, let's start. I understand it's very late in your place, so I don't want to keep you any longer than I can. I have to, sorry. Okay, maftuhun. What does maftuhun mean? Be careful, please. I want exact answers now. You're all students of Arabic. Maftuhun. Maftuhun. Okay, that which is open, the one which is opened. Okay, the door has been maftuhun. Well done, 14 of you. Opener, no, that is something else. Opener is something else, okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is because you might come in the question. Fa'ilun. Fa'ilun. What does fa'ilun mean? Be careful, please. Be careful with the answer. Think of the singular, dual, and plural, and all that, the number as well, inshallah, when you do give the answer, and you should be fine. 4 seconds remaining. Okay, 12 of you gone at doers, plural, doers. Some of you, the one which is affected, no. That is maf'ulun, maf'ulun, okay? Doers. Number 3, na'am, al-masjidu maftuhun. Na'am, you should know. Al-masjid, you should know, the mosque. Okay, what does maftuhun mean? Work it out from there, inshallah. Okay, 15 of you got it right. Yes, the mosque is open. Well done. Inshallah, we haven't prayed all the mosques in the world that gets open soon because of the coronavirus. I believe you guys in New Zealand have now opened your mosques, but here in the UK, we're still waiting. Okay, well done, inshallah ta'ala. 4th question, fatahtu. What does fatahtu mean? Now, this you should, few lessons before. Work it out, fatahtu. Fatahtu. Work out which verb it is. MashaAllah, 10 of you got it right. Again, I mixed them up, so well done. I opened. Some of you, but she is the opener, which is completely wrong, blue. Opened, again, is wrong. And you will open, again, is wrong. It's a wrong tense. So, fatahtu, I opened. Well done. Well done. Really pleased. Inna fatahna laka. Work it out. It's a bit tough. I have not taught you. So, what does inna mean? Fatahna, you should know because it's from previous lessons. Laka, you should know. This is lesson number 5, I think. Work out as separate them out and then work out. This one's a tough one. Okay, those of you got it right. Tomorrow, because it's night time in New Zealand now, tomorrow buy yourself an ice cream, okay? Done well. I'm very pleased. Inna, indeed we. Fatahna, we opened. Laka, for you. Inna fatahna laka. This is actually part from the Quran. So inna fatahna laka. Indeed we have opened for you. Okay, indeed we are the opener is not correct, but close enough, inshallah. But we opened, past tense. Fatahna. Well done, well done. Ice cream tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, well done. Iftah al-bab. What does iftah mean? And the bab means door. Okay, so you should be able to go from there. What sort of verb is it? Iftah. Okay, open the door. I will open the door is incorrect because that is sa, future, sa. Okay, and it will become aftahu. Aftahu. I open, okay, which is wrong. I opened, okay, that's fatahtu again. So that blue is not correct. Open the door, you all, that will be iftahu, iftahu. So iftah, single person, open the door. So you're commanding one person to open the door. Well done. It's a tough one, but you're getting there, inshallah. Adam is doing very, very well. All 6 correct. Well done. Congratulations. Taftahuna, taftahuna. Again, these are mixed, so don't expect easy solution now. Taftahuna. What tense is it? If you work out the tense, the rest is easy. I'm purposely avoiding helping you here, inshallah. Just see how well you've learned the last 18 lessons, alhamdulillah. We've run a few minutes over, so you all will open. You all will open. Well done. Well done. Okay. You all open or you all will open is both correct, inshallah. Well done. Let's look at the podium. Okay, if there's any questions, I'm happy to take them, inshallah, now. I do apologize. We run a few minutes over, 5 minutes, but we started 5 minutes late. So that's my excuse, inshallah. I hope you don't mind. All of them, well done. Congratulations to all of you. May Allah bless all of you with the knowledge, inshallah. Next week is our final lesson, formal lesson. And next week, inshallah, what I will do, I will allow, with the permission of the organizers, for you to ask any direct questions by speaking, inshallah. You need to put your microphone on. So we'll allow that in the end, inshallah. We've done it in other sessions. So your comments, your feedback, and any questions that may be bothering you related to the course, I'll try to help you with, inshallah ta'ala. If there are any questions today, I'm happy to take. Otherwise, we'll conclude for today. If the panelists are there. Doctor, if there's any questions, inshallah, let me know. Oh, I've been invited to mashallah, Sri Lanka. Inshallah, one day. I have a lot of Sri Lankan friends. One day I will visit, inshallah.
I don't see any other questions, actually.
Oh, that's great. Great. Okay. Yeah. So, brothers and sisters, next week, inshallah, we'll have our formal lesson, lesson 19. The notes are online. Read them. We will do the lesson a little bit quickly, and then I'll open the questions and comments and suggestions and what you're learning. I really like feedback. So even if there's something that's not working and something you found difficult, let me know, please, because that really helps us next time we deliver. I don't believe a human being can do anything with perfection. That's my personal belief. I believe there's always room for improvement. So please give me your feedback next week, or in email or whatever way, or pass it on to the Voice of Islam team, and they will pass it to me. Anything, don't worry. We're grown people. We can take criticism, but anything that you can give, which will make the course better for the next group of students, we will do. Because normally what we do, we teach live in a classroom environment. So we know what works there, what doesn't. Online is a new thing for us. This is the 3rd and 4th time I'm teaching it. So every time I'm learning something new. So please give us your feedback, inshallah. Okay, I'll see you all next week. Sorry.
There's one question about having all the presentations. We give it out after the end of the course, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I will be putting it on the website with the in the Dropbox next week, inshallah. So you'll have the template presentations, and they won't be mine. I play around with mine a lot. So, but you'll have the original ones, which will be there. Please use them, and they will be on your thing. I'll put them, inshallah, before, if I remember, before next week. But you will have it next week. All the PowerPoint presentations. So hopefully that will help you, inshallah. And if there's anything else you need, there's a few other things there. I don't know if you've seen them. The vocabularies are very, very good. The audio files are very, very good for learning. I personally found them anyway. And the PowerPoints will be there, inshallah. I will start putting some exams up as well, along with the model answers. So I don't know if I put any exams up already. There'll be 4 exams, okay? Unfortunately, I won't have the time to mark them for you, but the model answers there, you can do them and mark them yourselves, inshallah, okay? So I'll put exams up there, and as well as the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so inshallah, I'll see you all next week. And any comments you want to make, inshallah, I hope Dr. Firdaus, that's okay, inshallah, they can ask questions directly, yeah?
Yes, inshallah. Definitely.
Yeah, inshallah. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. See you all next week, biiznillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.